gentlemen, good evening. You are watching the Marriage Show. We welcome you here tonight. We are excited that we can be here together with you on a beautiful Monday again. My name is Dr. Ernst Thervil, and together with my wife,
Carline Thervil.
we are excited to be here to talk about real issues, real marriage, and real conversation right here in the Marriage Show. So we welcome you. We are excited that we can be back together this Monday, although we had some other important matters to take care of before the broadcast. So we are about 28 minutes late, but we had some other stuff to handle and we just done handling it. We are here back. Tonight is a very important broadcast. If you are a husband, stay tuned because last week we spent 1.5 hours talking about the word submission. We nailed it down. We did the analysis of the word. We provide definition, and most of all we did the exegesis of this word. And tonight we are dealing with a very profound and powerful word again. So therefore, stay tuned, connected, share the live, tell somebody the Marriage Show is live. So tonight we are going to talk to the husband.
Yes.
We are going to talk to the husband. So ladies, share the link with your husband because I strongly believe there are some stuff that he never heard before that you would want him to hear. This is going to be a powerful broadcast, but it may benefit somebody more when you make the decision to share it with someone who really need it. Believe you me, you are not in this alone. There is somebody else who needs exactly what you need. So we're going to switch in Creole to greet our people in Creole, and we'll be right back again in English because the Marriage Show is both in Creole and in English.
Bonsoir, bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. Nous rentrons la caille nous à soya. Nous connaissons chaque lundi soir, c'est The Marriage Show, c'est Sauver Mariage. Sauver Mariage, c'est pour vous. Sauver Mariage, c'est pour moi. Sauver Mariage, c'est pour nous. So, ça veut dire, râler tiches bao à soya. Côté nous, nous allons parler. Il y a un sujet qui est très important, spécialement pour garçon yo, pour monsieur marié yo, pour moun qui gen en tête li ta reme marié, the word S. So stay tuned, rete branché et nap tourner pour nous parler avec vous plus.
If you shared this broadcast, let us know. Just type in the chat. Shared. Share it on Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, and any other social media that you have, TikTok, wherever you have your folks and your people, your beloved ones, those who are married, those who are not married, wherever you can find them. Share this broadcast for us because not only we want you to share it, we're not looking for likes. To be honest with you, we're not looking for likes, but we're looking for marriages and people who are not yet married we can impact. It's not having 1,000 views of people we cannot impact, but we are looking for folks out there who are going through issues in their marriage, who are questioning themselves. Should I get a divorce? Or my husband, was it really God that we got married? Was it really, is it God is this marriage is appointed by God? Or maybe you are somebody who's silently suffering in your marriage right now. You need this broadcast because right here, we do not pass judgment. We do not use words and issues.
Mean words.
Because we want likes. But we deal with real issues, real marriage, and real situation to see how we can help you building a marriage that you can enjoy In a marriage, you can leave like a legacy for your children. So c'est ça que nous fait là. Et ça fait que nous demandons pour venir autour de table ça, venir autour de table et broadcast ça, the marriage show. C'est simplement nous voulons aider yon l'autre grain de mariage encore. Parce que depuis nous avons aidé yon grain de mariage réussi, changer idée de divorce à rebâtir mariage là travail nous fait. We are looking to help save one marriage per week. Aider sauver yon mariage par semaine, aider yon couple rebattre quatre là encore, repenser de mariage li, mariage là dans yon l'autre angle, dans yon l'autre yeux, au lieu de yeux que yo konwe là, yeux émotionnels, yeux douleur, yeux pain, yeux anxiété, yeux dépression, yeux stress. C'est majorité moun yo gade mariage yo suivant de ça qui a passé, but yo pas gade alliance là. So ça que n'a fait dans émission ça, c'est essayer ouvert yo pour ka on l'autre bagaille. Même gens avec Élise et prophète Élisée, serviteur Élisée, li dit, li rive li problème, li on dal tête chargée, li on dal bagaille autour de lui-même. C'est pas des armées, li armée a vini même pour venir prendre yo. Mais c'est parce que Dieu le pot ko ouvert. Li pot ko ka bagay yo non l'autre angle. Tendez ça bien m'dou. Li pas capable li pas Dieu pas gagner capacité pour le garder pour le on l'autre bagay. So peut-être I'm talking to somebody tonight who is on the verge of a divorce because you are in pain, because you tired, because you suffer too much, and you and your spouse, you just looking at things from the lens of pain, from the lens of hurt, from the lens of tiredness, from the lens of I cannot do it any longer. But tonight, what if we can help you see your marriage from a whole different angle? Because it is all about what you see. That's all it's about. Your vision is so helpful in determining where you're going, your destiny. If you don't have a clear vision about anything, you will not be able to go to that destiny. And sometimes situations arise, distractions take place, situation shows up like a cloud, and you are not able to see where you are going. But come tonight, sit down, share this with your husband, share this broadcast with a man in your life. Tell them, just listen to this broadcast for just once. I pray that all men can listen to what we are about to drop, because it's going to be serious. It's going to be important to know. And that's why I posted earlier. The question is, do all men really love their wives? Do all men really love their wives?
Questions for the men.
Est-ce que garçon vraiment yo remen madame yo jan yo di yo remen? Do all men really love their wives? Do all men? So that's what we're going to be dealing with tonight. Hey, we are here to challenge you, because the more we challenge you, the sharper you become. Yeah, the more we challenge you, we do not criticize, but we challenge. The more we challenge you, the sharper you become. You are watching The Marriage Show. It's a bilingual podcast for both in Creole and English for the benefits of everybody. We will be right back. Last week, my wife was talking about something powerful to the ladies. What was it again?
Submission.
Submission. So you want to say because?
Because if submission is the mission of the wife.
Then sacrificial love is the character of the husband. Listen. We have to repeat this because it's pivotal. This is our intro. And if the intro is not solid, you know that the rest of the subject will be weak. And tonight we want to come solid and strong.
And especially we talked about the mission last week. Because if submission is the mission of the wife.
If submission last week was the mission of the wife, and we had wives on the broadcast and in the chat who were saying, my husband is my mission. It's okay. You can say that again, ladies, because it sounds so poetic. It sounds so poetic. It sounds so beautiful to know that your husband is your mission. Basically, I'm talking to a lady who did not listen to this broadcast last week. Let me submit to you, in case you did not know, your husband is your mission. Your husband is your assignment.
That's right. And last week we spoke about, I think it was 10. Yeah, 10 missions.
10 missions.
So tonight, after, if you had a chance to listen to the show last week, so now as a woman, you can say, yes, my husband is my mission. Because we share 10 missions that the ladies as submission to be for the husband.
So the question tonight, do all men really love their wives? I'm not saying this for likes. I'm not saying this to get your attention. I am just asking a very deep question based on our topic tonight, sacrificial love. Because if submission is the mission of the wife,
then sacrificial love
is the character of the husband. The character. So do you love your wife from your character? Do you love, because what really makes a great marriage, a great husband, is the character of the people who are in the marriage.
That's right.
Ça fait yon gros mariage, yon bel mariage, yon mariage solide, yon mariage qui durable, yon mariage qui pas nan bickering, tic and tac, gourmet tout temps, c'est caractère moun qui la donne.
Qui la donne yo. Qui compose mariage.
So pour capable gagner yon mari qui remet madame ni sacrificiellement, c'est nan caractère pour aller. Qui moun qui lié, c'est pas même ça le dit, c'est pas même ça le fait, but c'est dans caractère, So we going something deep. In caractère, son bagay que comment moun nan parler, comment l'agit, comment le réagit, l'el pour compte li.
What he shows more than what he says.
When there is no wives there, how does he behave? When there's no wife there, what does he say? When the wife is not there, how does he think? Does he think sacrificially?
How does he act?
So premièrement, les n'a regardé l'amour sacrificiel, nous pas ouais sacrifice dans le sens on moun cap comme si cap craser col, c'est pas ça que nous avant. Aïe. Gen moun qui te gen doit penser pour pète, les n'a parlé de l'amour sacrificiel, n'a parlé de on moun qui craser col, mais nous pas parler on moun qui craser col, c'est on moun qui gagne caractère pour offrir yon l'amour que madame n'a ka senti Marie remel vraiment.
To put her first.
Yeah.
Her first.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, because there's the love and the sacrificial love.
So love simply is the feeling.
Yeah.
You feel
I
the
feel
woman,
you
see
feel
the
me.
woman. You just love. Love. But tonight we are talking about something divine. We are talking about something Christ-like.
Something Christ-like.
Ma parle bagay chrétien non mes amis, ma parle bagay Christ-like.
Yes.
Because there's a big difference between being a Christian and being Christ-like.
Christ-like.
I'm talking about something spiritual. Because character, you cannot see character. You can only manifest. Character can be manifested. So that's why character is spiritual.
Yes.
So now you see we're going even deeper than last week. For people who thought that, oh man, pastor and first lady, they just give it to the ladies.
Oh yes.
But tonight we are going deeper. We are
give
going
it to
deeper.
The man.
Yes, because sacrificial love is the character of the husband. And let's just see what the Bible says in Ephesians 5 verse 25. You can just read it.
Husbands, love your wives. Since we're talking about husbands.
Yeah. How should a husband love?
Just as Christ.
Oh, pause. Now let me ask the question again. Do all husbands really love their wives? Dégagez nous réponse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because just as Christ loved the church. And we're not talking, because you just said, we're not talking about just love, but we're talking about sacrificial love. Just as Christ loved the church and gave himself.
Yeah. So you see there are two major pillars on this love. There are two major pillars. The way Christ loved the church. So the question remains again, do all husbands really love their wives?
As Christ loved the church.
Because there is a way that husband must love their wives.
Yeah.
And we're going to dive deep into that. In the second pillar, you can just write two pillars. There's the first pillar is we know how husbands should love their wives.
And then the other
like Christ. And gen moun ki di, même pas Christ, m'pa bon Dieu, m'pa c'est là. If God knew that you would not be able to do it, he would not put it in the Bible.
That's right.
Come on, character. I can do all through Christ who strengthens me. Everybody wants to do all when it comes to what Christ can do for them, but they're not doing all in terms of what they can do for Christ.
And then we know if Christ, they know that we had that, we have the ability, we have that, the man has that in them.
Yeah.
Bon Dieu te gen doit même réécrit Ephésiens 5 verset 25 là pour dire husband loves your wife.
Yeah.
I know you cannot get close to my love. Get close the way that I love the church, but I want you to love. That's not what he says.
Yeah.
It's just like as Christ loved the church, because he knows that they have it in him and they can love their wives just like Christ loved the church.
Yes. Just like Christ loved really the church. So come on.
Yes. And the other big thing, gave himself.
Yeah. Two pillars. Giving and by sacrifice. By giving and by sacrifice. So do all husbands really love their wife? Husband, do you really love your wife? Like Christ loved the church, as he loves the church. When was the last time you heard Christ screaming on the church? When was the last time Christ is putting the church out? When was the last time Christ is beating up the church? When was the last time Christ made the church feel like she is useless, she is nothing? When was the last time?
Or everything that the church does.
Oh, the church is the worst wife.
Despise.
The church is so bad.
So when was the last time you say, I'm done with the church? I'm not going to do any more sacrifices for the church. I'm letting the church go.
Yeah.
I'm putting myself first as Christ.
Exactly.
I love me so much, I'm putting myself first. Bump the church. When was the last time we heard Christ say something like that?
When was the last time you heard Christ rebuke the church? When was the last time Christ cast the church out? When was the last time you heard that Christ is saying, I don't love this church anymore? This church, man, come on, let's go. Let's do this. Let's dive deep. Sacrificial love is not slavery. Many people believe sacrificial love is slavery, but sacrificial love is not slavery. Sacrificial love is not weak. It's not bondage. It's not bending backward behind your abilities. But what is sacrificial love? Sacrificial love is loyal love. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sacrificial love is loyal love. Sacrificial love is selfless love.
Yes.
Sacrificial love is covenant love. And sacrificial love is a love that mirrors Christ. Sacrificial love is not about losing yourself. It's about giving yourself.
Wow.
Sacrificial love is not about losing yourself, but it's about giving yourself.
So what sacrificial love really mean? I know we mention it. Sacrificial love means you do not love only when you feel like it.
Yeah.
How many time the men, because we are talking about men, so they want to sacrifice or they want to love when the wife makes them happy.
Sacrificial love is really dropping down your ego, your man ego, to really love. Because that's what Jesus did. He left. If the Bible is challenging men to say, men, love your wife as Christ loved the church. I know this is a high standard, but you can do it. We can do it, man. It's possible. Because if God knew that we would not be able to do it, he would not even put it right there.
Because you do not love only when you feel like it. Do you know how many times God will say, I'm not loving you tonight?
Yeah.
I'm not loving you today. Because for everything that you did, before me, in front of my eyes, I'm not loving you. But sacrificial love, even when you don't feel like it, you still love her. Even though she doesn't do what you were expecting.
Oh yeah.
You still.
Exactly. Nan l'amour ça, l'amour tant que Jésus a, nous li genyen en pile pardon la donne.
Oh yes.
Trop souvent, nous jeunes garçons, yo attendent ces filles pour pardonner yo, mais quand yo même yo fait, on va confier à fond bagay, pas gen pardon la donne. Well, bibliquement parlant, c'est the other way around. Because moi côté la Bible dit que pour fille respecter Maril, mais moi côté dans la Bible, li dit pour Maria, c'est Maria qui pour aimer madame ni.
Yes.
So en d'autres termes, ou mettre vin prom là, ou mettre vin prom dans Okoria, ou mettre vin prom vin arrêter, ou mettre vin arrêter. En d'autres termes, ou doit aimer madame non en dimension côté manque de respect pas sous table là. So, ça veut dire pas gen aucun côté fille après le passer pour le dérespecter suivant l'amour que ou balia. Ah, attendez, je parle ce soir. Suivant de l'amour que ou balia, suivant de l'importance que ou balia, suivant de valeur que ou balia, suivant de gens ou mettez sous hauteur ou mettez là. Respect li automatique, respect à flow. C'est pas mandé ou demander pour le respecter. Non. Garçon qui remet madame ni tout bon, pas jamais demander madame ni pour le respecter. Oh yo, m'te dit nous m'a vini. Attendez, garçon qui remet madame ni nan niveau sacrificiel là. Les nous dit niveau sacrificiel là, c'est pas niveau esclave, c'est pas niveau faiblesse, c'est pas niveau descente tête, mais c'est un niveau de grandeur, son niveau de caractère. N'est qui a caractère en dans pour le remettre madame ni en Jean Jésus remet là, li pas mandel pour le respecter. Li automatique, respect automatique, respect à flow, je le parle avant seulement li tarel au Seigneur papa Jésus grand-mère, c'est parce que il y a un chrétien bon Dieu qui fait ça. Parce que façon louer ou remel non. Aïe.
They just flow automatically.
Yeah. Gon façon mon fille monsieur. Fille ça même là. C'est quoi beau sale li te levé. Aïe. Attendez. Moi dou gen façon ou remet yon fille. Même là c'est quoi beau sale li te levé. Même les bouches li sale tant que marchand de poisson. Ma connais mais utiliser mot ça. Même les boucheries sales tant qu'on marchand de poisson. Fi ça, quand il s'agit de vous-même, c'est bas down, c'est respect, c'est tant qu'Abraham li très tôt. Lire le Seigneur, lire le Seigneur, lire le Lord, lire le papi, lire le chéri, dans les bons comme dans les mauvais jours, parce que façon que li ouais ou remel, façon que ou traitez. So nous pas parler de l'amour esclavage, pas parler mais n'a parler yon l'amour de caractère, yon l'amour qui sorti en dedans, yon l'amour qui sorti qui basé sur principe, yon l'amour qui basé sur discipline, yon l'amour qui basé sur honorer, yon l'amour qui basé sur respecter. Moi même ou qui là, si on moun besoin bien avec, pas parler madame moi mal.
Parce que tout le monde connaît ça.
Oh non, tout le monde comme ça, même m'oblige.
Même viewers, je connais.
Yeah, m'oblige dit ça. Parce que c'est l'amour de caractère qui me pour lui. C'est caractère. C'est principe, moi.
Et on va faire rien, and then you get the respect.
Exactly. C'est discipline. Yes. For 25 years, m'ba jamais demandé madame moi to respect. Never. Ou comme j'aime utiliser mot ça other than in the podcast. Oh, you disrespect me.
No.
I've never felt disrespected.
No.
I've never experienced disrespect. Why? Do you know why? It's simply because the kind of love I learned to offer my wife is a Christ-like love. Et c'est un l'amour qui sortit dans le caractère, qui sortit en dedans. Et comment l'amour caractère est, on l'amour respect, on l'amour honoré, on l'amour levé, on l'amour qui rete on boundaries, on boundaries. Mettez tellement boundaries around my marriage. Premièrement, me dit, moun l'église moi pas gen droit parler dans mariage moi. Yo pas gen droit. So that's a no for right there. And people in my community, they don't have that right. Because you're not a professional, you're not God, so you have no right to say anything. I have professionals, I have God, I have people who we can speak to. Mm-hmm. We have people who have spiritual authority over us. So these are the people we invite in our marriage, but not everybody. Etc. And then for me to give them access to this divine thing, oh my Lord, I'm not giving access. You see, because what God did, God put Adam and Eve inside a garden. A garden is boundaries. A garden provides security. Yeah. A garden provides a sense of accountability. That's right. That's where God established Adam and Eve after he created them. So therefore, men, we are talking to you about sacrificial love. The way you love your wife at that level, oh my Lord.
And the respect
you gave her, the honor you gave her, the way you speak about her, the way you elevate her.
Respect you without even you mention it. Because I see so many men. She doesn't respect me. She just respect me. I want respect in the house. I'm the man in the house.
You have not loved the way you're supposed to.
That's why you're fighting for respect.
Yeah, if you're fighting
that's why you're begging for respect.
If you're begging for respect, if you're praying for respect, you have not loved the way you're supposed to.
If you're reminding her to respect you.
Because gon façon traiter on fille. Même laisser dans la rue à ou prendre, la blier la rue.
Yeah.
Gon façon traiter on fille.
That's right.
Yeah. Mwen dans tout petit movie africain yo. Yeah. Oh yeah. Même m'dou m'bagade yo, mais madame mwen bon ouais yo. Depuis madame mwen bon ouais yo, m'oblige gade yo. Non, m'pa pas content m'gade yo, mais depuis bon m'gade yo. M'a gade yo because I love you that way.
Depuis mwen yo gen bon leçon là dedans m'a.
Yeah, I know.
Surtout là nous ça qui relate to because you know we do marriage show.
Yeah.
If we see things that relate to marriage, to couples, to families, so I'm gonna let you watch them.
Exactly. Because what we're talking about here, the key word is to love and character.
Yes.
And if you have that troubling, that weak character, this character of jealousy, this character of insecurity, that's the love you're gonna give. Oh, let me say that again. If you have the character of insecurity, you have the character of jealousy, you have the character of instability. If you have the character of a weak man, then that's how you're gonna love your wife, and you're gonna get the same reciprocity of love, because love is mutual.
That's right.
Why we putting this onto a high standard tonight is because the Bible put it on a high standard.
Yeah.
It says that men, husbands,
As
love
just-
your wives
As
just
Christ.
like
Yes, as Christ. So you're gonna
Christ
say that.
loved
You're
the
gonna say
church.
you cannot even say God is perfect. He never make any mistakes. He never sin. So he can do it. But he said, just as Christ.
And here's the secret
No
tonight,
exception.
Prophet. I know we have a long way to go with this chapter here. Here's the secret tonight. The secret is you don't have to already have this. You can build this character.
That's why.
Oh, let me say that loudly. I'm going to say it in another language. At least my Spanish is not here tonight, so don't expect me to speak Spanish.
Yeah, you can
But
do it in Creole.
Yeah, let me tell you, say it in English. You don't really have to have this character. You can build this character. Peut-être ou t'es mal grandi. Peut-être ou t'es levé dans quartier, ou pas te lever à papa, ou pas te lever avec
still
homme de
happen.
caractère, ou pas te lever avec moun qui ka aidé ou bâti caractère ça. Mais bon Dieu béni ou dans ces jours-ci. C'est pas moi-même seulement qui fait travail là. M'pa Eli. Eli te pensé c'est lui-même seulement comme prophète. Mais c'est pas moi-même seulement qui fait travail là. Moi connais des hommes de carrière, des hommes professionnels, des hommes intelligents. Je connais des hommes qui ont un gros degré, qui fait même ça m'a fait là dans Floride. Dans Floride seulement m'a parlé. Je connais des hommes. So ça veut dire que we can go get that information to build this character, to build this love, to become.
Able dit si nous pas de gagner ni, tandis tout professionnel ça yo,
Oh, yeah.
cap parler, conseiller ça ou cap parler, you can build that.
Yeah. Et bon Dieu créé l'homme avec capacité même. Ça que depuis le vle devenir un bagay la pas devenir.
Yes.
Parce que il a une capacité surnaturelle là dans lui-même. Il a une capacité multidimensionnelle. So therefore, on nèg ou pas qu'à là pour ce shallow love qui wap bay. Pour ce l'amour qui basé sur émotion. Détends-toi mouvement ou voye wash, détends-toi mouvement ou pas ouais ça qui passé là, c'est le bagay à soya, bon volume qui t'aime parler. Non, qui t'aime parler à soya.
C'est un volume.
Bon volume en pile. Parce que si nous pas bâti l'amour de caractère ça, c'est pas ça ouais pour pète, on mentionné. Nèg là, oti compte lié avec une fille, lié dans les manchettes. Il pas gen caractère. Oti compte lié avec une fille, lié dans les âmes. Ça c'est garçon qui weak. Weak men. We can build this character. Il est en bail coup. Il est à 10 bêtises. Il est à jouer. Il est à monter 17 hauteur, monter voile 17 hauteur. Ça, c'est garçon qui pas de maturité, qui pas de caractère. À ce moment n'a pas bâti caractère ça.
Yes.
We are helping you building this character. Because a matured man, a man with character, handle any conversation. Pourquoi on nèg mes amis ou pas qu'à handle conversation avec une fille? Pour qu'on ait fille c'est blablabla, parle en pile. So pour parler en pile, on fit entrer en dedans vraiment, causing you pour aller manchette, pour aller âmes, pour touiller 7 petits tout gagner. Ah mon cher. Ça Satan encore. Non, pas quitter Satan entrer. Because let me put une parenthèse right there. On poste un bagage sur Facebook aujourd'hui. On dit join the zero divorce nation because the situation that you think you're going through right now. Il ne doit pas gagner pour un Mario. Il ne doit pas gagner pour un madame. Maybe there's something deeper than that.
Yeah.
Maybe there is something deeper than that.
Yeah.
Maybe you go bagay qui plus profond parce que sans comprendre non sans where.
Yeah,
You need somebody to help you open your
Yeah,
eyes.
just like you mentioned the guy qui s'attire in your face.
S'attire in your face.
Whatever caused him to kill
Come on, man.
8.
Eight.
Seven
Huit
of
Simon.
children. 8 and plus the wife that wasn't critical, and ça veut dire whatever's going on is deeper than the act that he did.
So pas gagner caractère, pas gagner moyen pour développer un caractère pour qu'à gérer l'amour, pour qu'à gérer mariage. And that's the problem we see right now. Men, listen. Say, you can write that down anywhere in a notepad, in your own notepad. I am not a man lacking character. I am not a man lacking character. I have an abundance of character. I have an abundance of love. I have so much love to give. I have so much patience to give. I have so much stability to give. I have so much resistance to give. I have so much calmness to give. Write them down. Make a declaration. Make that the decree of your life. Because nous ça trop là. Trop femme a mouri. Trop ti moun a mouri nan men garçon et yo tout c'est dans relation. Et ça fait nous tomber n'a parler tout le monde, everybody ignore us. Tout le monde ignore nous là dans podcast là. Tout le monde ignore nous. Everybody ignore us. Et tandis que ça n'a dit réalité c'est ça qui n'a passé là for everybody because we are the eye opener. Qui ça nous est qu'à passer là? Qui ça nous est qu'à passer là kay garçon yo? Men qui pas gain caractère, yo pas gain l'amour sacrificiel, yo seulement gain l'amour émotionnel, yo gain l'amour émotionnel, yo abusé, y a pas dans prison, y a touye fille qui enceinte, y a touye fille n'importe qui argument que yo gagné, yo do yo pas ka handle it anymore, yo pas ka kembel encore. So all they do,
if
they
the lady,
pull their guns.
if the lady confront them or even say, can we talk?
C'est
j'ai ici dit couper Rachel. Ça veut dire que c'est yo même seulement qu'à parler. Depuis, the lady said, I think you said that yesterday. Can we talk, baby? That you go.
That you go. So, attendez, monsieur.
What did I do?
Attendez, monsieur.
What did I do?
Bon Dieu fait un appel dans Éphésiens chapitre 5 à chacun de nous. Il dit nous comme ça que pour nous remettre madame nous, même Jacques-Christ remet tête li et puis li livrer.
Yes.
Li bail
himself.
L'elle dit give himself là, c'est pas bail tout li même non, c'est pas bail tout li même follement. C'est bail caractère, bail discipline ni, bail principe li, bail ça qu'elle gagne. Give. But nous jwenn nèg, bon beaucoup même rive dans partie ça non. C'est prend y apprend dans mes femmes au lieu que yo bail. Yo vinn manger j'ai toute fille. Beaucoup même rive dans partie ça, bon, m'pa konn si n'a pas temps même rive well, but on nous rete dans côté que nous y a. Right there dans caractère. Nan remet tant que Christ remet. That's what the Bible says in the book of Corinthians. Have this mindset which was in Jesus. This mindset. Gagner les pensées qui étaient en Jésus-Christ. Gagner caractère qui était dans Jésus-Christ. Qui sont les caractères de Jésus-Christ? Premièrement, les caractères de Jésus-Christ, c'est caractère de donner. Is to give. Give first.
Give himself.
The second character of Jesus is the character of forgiveness. To forgive. To forgive. Genèg, yo fâché pi red nan kay pa se femme. M'm répéter ça encore. Genèg, yo fâché pi red nan kay pa se femme. They hold this madness for a long time. They're so mad. They will hold a grudge for weeks. That's not a character of a loving man. That's not weakness. What I'm talking about, sacrificial love or character love, bon m'changer pour moun pa konnen m'a parler de un bagay faible. M'a parler de un bagay so deep inside and it requires a lot of maturity. And I said, if you're not matured, there is nothing say you should have been born matured, but you can become a matured man.
That's right.
And sometimes God allow you to marry a challenging woman so that you can be matured. I told my treasurer one day, she said, is pastor, can you handle all the questions that I have? I said, man, come on. I marry a wife, she has a PhD in asking questions. So you think I would not be able to handle the little questions that you have? Asking me question has nothing over me when it comes to church, when it comes to people. That's why I know I will do well. I will do well if I run for office, because I came from a place where I answer questions every day.
So when they ask you question, you're not gonna walk away.
No.
Obviously, we not pose a question, you walk away because. Almost like you getting upset. It's too much. Or
I'm in Obama.
The question is a little bit personal, and you just walked away.
I'm an Obama type when it comes to answering questions.
Calmly, you answer.
Calmly, softly, wait, my turn, my time, and answer the question. Because, look, somebody may think if I stay calm, if I answer the questions nicely, I don't get mad, I don't get upset, that is weakness. No. As a matter of fact, that is strength.
Oh, that's not weakness at all.
But when you're screaming, raising your voice, not losing your calm, losing your composure, that shows how immature and lack of maturity that you are as a man. So love with your character, not with your emotions, because anybody can love when emotions are high. Anybody can love during easy season. Anybody can love when everything is going right. When everything is fine, when your wife is cooking your best meal, when your wife is doing everything for you, and even when your wife is handing you her pocket, you can get the money. Everything. So, anybody can love that way.
So what about the tough season?
What about, can you love sacrificially?
What about the tough season?
Can you love sacrificially? Can you love with character when things doesn't go your way? Can you stay calm when you don't get the answer that you get? Can you stay calm when you feel disrespected? Well, okay, let me just go deep. Can you stay calm when you feel disrespected? Can you continue to show love? Can you continue to show up? Are you a type of man? I've seen it too often. The guy is mad with his wife, and then the wife today is her birthday. He just decided not to be there. Come, oh my Lord.
Not to be there. Not to take her out.
Can you understand? Pour marier avec une fille, monsieur.
Not to say happy birthday because they're upset.
Gen ki weekday yo avre,
Spending
monsieur.
Couple of days, you know.
Gen ki moun de yo avre, oui. Gen ki ti moun. Gen se ti bébé yo ye, jusqu'à présent, yo marié, yo gen 30 ans, 40 ans, ti bébé. Pour se anniversaire madame ou, et puis qu'on y a là, parce qu'on fâche avec, ou pas paraître dans fête là, mon cher. Mon cher, réveillez, man. Réveillez, monsieur. Partagez live là, parce que ça nous pas prendre encore dans la communauté. Nous pas prendre, parce que nous pas là, bon Dieu pas établir comme un eye opener.
Yeah.
Bon Dieu pas établir as a watchman for marriage in the season. Bon Dieu pas établir comme un spiritual leadership to help marriages in the season. Et puis pour une série de bagages comme ça, pour garçons à faire dans le pays, et puis pour nous prendre, nous accepter. Nous pas accepter.
What kind of love is that?
We cannot
That's
accept
not
that.
even love.
Pour madame moi fête li, et puis parce qu'on fâche avec elle, on va show up. Pour madame moi c'est, et puis qu'on y a parce qu'on fâche avec elle, je dis, ou pas l'hôpital avec elle, ça y est là. Gardez cause, messieurs. Aïe.
That's not sacrificial love.
That's not it
at all.
Oui.
Because parce qu'elle te dit ça là, oui. Il just dit, you do not love only when you feel like it. So that means, si me fâché avec madame moi, so s'il go rendez-vous, so m'pa menen parce que me fâché, or I'm gonna still go to that appointment, despite that we not okay for the moment, parce que moi gen devoir, it's sacrificial love.
Non, poupette. Condition de l'amour sacrificiel là, c'est ma responsabilité en tant que mari.
Because si me fâché avant, I don't feel like it.
Exactly.
But I'm still gonna do it.
So m'baka prouver l'amour à travers feeling. Yeah. Sacrificial love cannot be proven by feelings. Sacrificial love is proven by responsibility, accountability. I'm accountable to this marriage. I'm responsible for this marriage. I'm responsible for my wife.
Can you imagine?
I'm responsible for this pregnancy. I'm responsible for this baby. I'm responsible.
I make you upset. I did something wrong, and then you know I'm going somewhere, and then we get en prêt, on prépare pour ton moi.
Come on,
That's
man.
beautiful.
Come on, guys. Let's talk
Instead
tonight.
of,
Let's talk.
me, I'm not going out.
Let's talk.
Call a friend. Call your
talk.
sister. I'm not gonna go.
Let's talk. Yeah, real talk. This is real marriage, real issue, real conversation. Yeah. So comme si, pour un mari de caractère, pour me gen l'amour caractère qui nan moi, et puis, m'fâché avec petite fille, et puis qu'on y a c'est fête, lycée graduation, m'pa show. Messieurs!
Parce que things doesn't go my way.
Messieurs! Oh, nèg la chita, parce qu'elle fâché avec fille, il va voir 5 ans pour petite là encore. Oh my gosh. Parce qu'elle a un problème avec dame nan, li tout a maltraité petite là. Mes amis, ti moun pas demander fête. Retirer ti moun yo nan zin mariage nou. Hear me out loud tonight. Retirer ti moun yo nan zin mariage nou. Ou pas qu'à pénaliser ti moun nan à cause ou nan problème avec mari madame.
So we don't want, because we don't want you to love like with your feelings.
Nèg la di, on m'pa voye 5 ans pour ti moun nan. Et tandis que c'est petit tout lié.
The feeling change.
Ah mon cher.
Feelings change.
But covenant stays.
Yeah, feelings change. But covenant
love stays. Let me show you the difference between loving covenantly and just loving with feelings. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to explain it to you clearly, and I'll try to do it in Creole. Ma pe se faire en Creole tout à l'heure comme ça. When you love with your feelings, the feeling is high, everything is high. The feeling is low, everything is low. The feeling fades away, the relationship fades away.
Yeah.
So basically, the feeling is the engine of your relationship.
Yeah.
And you see, that's why you see most people, their relationship continue to be upside down. It's not stable. It won't last, because feeling won't last when you love only with feelings. But when you love covenantly, you look at the covenant first. So before you look at your feeling, you look at your marriage. Oh, let me say that. Your marriage is bigger than your feeling. Your marriage is bigger than your emotions. Your marriage is bigger than your ego. Your marriage is bigger than that. So the way your marriage will last, the way you love with character, is to put your marriage before your feeling. That's what Jesus did. That's what the text is. The text says Jesus loved the church and gave. That's what he gave. He gave to the covenant. He did not.
He put the church first and gave himself.
He did not give to the woman, to the church. Oh, I'm dropping something. Jesus did not give to the church because the church deserves it. Jesus gave to the covenant. And because of the covenant, since the woman is part of the covenant, the church is part of the covenant, she benefits of that. But oh my Lord, my Lord, I wish somebody was picking up what I'm dropping. Let me say that again. Remember, so that I can say it in Creole. Jesus, what the text is talking about here, Jesus did not give the church to the church directly. If you're a true Bible student, Bible student, come in and take notes also. Jesus did not give to the church directly, because the church doesn't do anything to receive directly. Just like God did not deliver the children of Israel directly. But Jesus, or God, Jesus gave himself to the church via, à travers, par l'intermédiaire, what we call the covenant. All right? So Jesus gave himself through the covenant. So when Jesus gave through the covenant, he is not looking at bad the church is. He's not looking at how unloyal the church is. He's not looking at how the church cannot keep up. He's not looking at that. But he gave through the covenant, and because the church agreed to be part of the covenant and cannot even keep it anyway, so the church benefits from that, from Jesus, because Jesus gave through the covenant. Yes. God saved the children of Israel through the covenant, not directly to the children of Israel, because those people are so bad they cannot even keep a iota of what God instructions God gave him. But God did everything that he did through the covenant.
Yes.
So therefore, people, it's the same thing. And tonight, I'm telling you, we are saving 20 marriages.
So say it in Creole.
Non, beaucoup fini en anglais.
Oh.
Yeah. So your marriage can be saved when you stop giving directly to your husband, when you stop giving directly to your wife, when you stop loving your wife directly, but when you love your wife through something that is bigger than you and bigger than her. Oh, I'm excited.
You are excited.
When I'm teaching the word of God, I'm too excited, because I love this science. I love this science. So when you giving through, you give through the covenant. You love your wife through the marriage. Yeah. Love your wife through the marriage, and you will see the difference you will make.
Marriage, yes.
Love your husband through the marriage. Love her. Yeah, love her through marriage. And the problem people may have with that is because they don't love marriage. That's what I say in Tampa on Friday. If God did not create marriage, I would invent it. Si mon Dieu pas créé mariage, m't'a inventé. So qu'on y a madame moi dit pour me dire ça en créole, m'obligé pas arrêter en anglais, parce que depuis madame moi parler, qui ça me fait, côté livre là.
Listen.
Depuis ça me fait moi-même.
You listen to your wife.
I listen to my wife. That saves me trouble forever. So madame m'a dit pour me dire en créole qu'on y a là.
Tu vas changer?
M'a changé. C'est la Bible, m'a changé. M'te mettre nous ronfler ou lever Bible dans tête moi. So, Jésus avec bon Dieu, il remet l'église là à travers alliance là. Parce que l'église là pas fait rien en réalité vraiment qui mutuellement correspondent avec l'amour. Parce que l'on regarde gros c'est l'amour Jésus-Christ pour l'église là, ou l'église là pas mérité vraiment. Tout le monde qui a bon Dieu, tout le monde qui a comprendre ou qui a ouvert des jours ou est que l'église là pas mérité qualité l'amour ça. Mais comment l'église a fait bénéficier de qualité l'amour ça, Seigneur, selon Éphésiens chapitre 5, le verset 25, c'est ça n'a pas expliqué pour asseoir. C'est parce que Jésus a aimé l'église à travers l'alliance. Puisque l'alliance établie, l'alliance Jésus c'est un principe lié, l'alliance c'est un établissement lié, l'alliance c'est un bagage que Jésus pas craser, Jésus pas éliminer, Jésus pas voler jeter, il pas dire jodi am
parce que il a fait alliance.
So li remet l'église là à travers alliance. Li bay l'église là à travers alliance. Li bay col pour l'église là à travers alliance. Li bay sang pour l'église là à travers alliance. Li bay l'église là tout bagage l'église a besoin à travers l'alliance. Et quand Jésus a donné à travers l'alliance, il donne abondamment, il donne avec joie, il donne avec son cœur, il donne sans réserve, il donne, parce qu'il donne à travers l'alliance. C'est la même chose pour Dieu. Dieu a aimé, Dieu a délivré, Dieu a donné la victoire aux enfants d'Israël à travers l'alliance parce que le peuple d'Israël ne pouvait pas maintenir l'alliance. Et puis, m'a parlé français contre Guéonction.
Yes, Guéonction.
Guéonction la caille là.
Yes.
Prends bête mes amis.
Guéonction.
Viens prendre bête.
Moi même pas parler là, Guéonction.
Oh my Lord, Guéonction la caille là. Guéonction la caille là.
Et toute bagaille ça se dit. Mon Dieu dit Monsieur Kafel.
Oh yeah.
Monsieur Kafel. Parce que il dit, même Jean, Christ, te remet et bail. Livré.
So ça veut dire que on mari qui choisit à soi pour le remettre madame ni à travers l'alliance.
Et le dit n'importe ça madame dans ta fait ou elle pas mérite ou après remet avec alliance.
Poupette, bon blédou. On mari qui remet madame ni à travers l'alliance. Ou qu'on ça le dit n'importe Saint-Anis. Aïe, merci pour ça. Ou qu'on va yo, parce que qu'on y a là, qui ça m'bral dit ou pas qu'on est encore. Qui ça m'bral dit ou pas qu'on est encore. Après 27 ans, qui ça m'bral dit ou pas qu'on est encore. Tout ba yo, révélation, depuis le sorti dans bouche, moi, on est en connaître. Yeah, on est en prendre. Parce que tout bagage ça, on a dit là, pas de raison pour m'obliger à parler en pile pour pas temps connaître ça m'a dit. So, on est qui remet madame ni à travers l'alliance ou compte qui ça le dit n'importe Saint-Anis. Li dit Saint-Anis comme ça. Ou tande Saint-Anis. Souveni ou bon mon lossier, souveni ou bon mon bagage ça c'est affaire pas.
Mais m'pa quitter madame.
Mais m'pa quitter madame moi pour. M'pa quitter madame moi pour.
M'pa doum bagay madame.
M'pa doum bagay madame. Ça c'est affaire pas. Ça c'est affaire pas. Ça son nèg de caractère. Ça son nèg qui remet même avec Jésus-Christ parce que il dit toutes mesdames comme ça que moi même marié m'aimer madame moi à travers mariage moi. Oui. I love my wife through my marriage. I love my wife through my covenant.
Et on a deux groupes garçons. Pendant qu'on a parlé de ça, parce qu'on a parlé de caractère. Gen moun pour vin s'il ouais on fil intéressé de ou bien satanisme ben j'en a dit. La bay menti, parce qu'il a courir très bagli ou bien le doule pas marié. Et puis l'autre là même qui pas pour sérieux mais j'en dis là goûter ou vinn bal goûter l'abdoul ge madame li ge petite et puis pas quitter madame.
On est qui homme de caractère. Li papa quitter madame ni pour une femme de yo. Non, il va faire bagage ça. Il va faire bagage ça. Quand il y a pas dans cadre spirituel là même non.
M'de
yo honnête.
Oui, mais parce que si n'a pas les petits chat là.
Non, m'de yo. M'lage comme de yo. M'lage comme de yo. On est qui homme de caractère. On est qui sont hommes sérieux, qui ont homme de principe. Qui ont homme qui comprennent l'alliance, qui comprennent ça n'a parlé là. Yon homme qui homme de Jésus-Christ et m'a parlé chrétien. M'a parlé chrétien. M'a parlé de homme spirituel, homme de caractère, homme de principe, homme de discipline, homme qui besoin river en côté. Ou qu'on comment le remet à travers caractère et à travers l'alliance. Li dit comme ça, li dit on fidèle comme ça. Ah moi même sous là ou besoin de mon lossier ou besoin de mon bagage ou ban moi mais me garantis que l'argent c'est pour madame moi bien c'est pour madame moi caille c'est pour madame moi machine c'est pour madame moi tout bagage c'est pour madame moi pas où est ti machine ça me là ou pas le prendre pause ou pas le prendre place devant la donne non pas le prendre place devant la donne pas le place devant la donne qu'on dans la rue avec madame moi fait comme si vous pas reconnaître. Ça c'est des amis. Moi en train dans l'église.
Non. Où qu'on dans là.
M'a parlé avec un mari de caractère. Qui dans la rue. Qui dehors. So beaucoup en train dans l'église là même.
Un mari de caractère mais qui connaît puis il a qu'à glisser.
Exact. So dans l'église là même, bon, nèg la dit bon. Son seule fois on bagay comme ça qui arrive. On seule fois on ka glisser. On seule fois oui. Si bien me glisser, Paul dit que, mes petits enfants, je vous dis ces choses afin que vous ne péchiez point. Mais si vous avez péché, vous avez un avocat auprès du Père, Jésus-Christ le juste, qui a défendu nous. Donc, on connaît ça. I'm telling you this so that you do not sin. I'm telling you all this so that you do not sin. Now I'm inside the church.
Mais si Pierre a glissé,
but si Pierre a glissé,
il y a provision pour pardon.
Nèg la pral dit que moi-même, madame moi, bon Dieu que moi là, Et ça que fait, c'est pour on make sure que madame ça ou gagne, si c'est bon Dieu qui te designé pour, ou bien c'est dans magie ou te prendre, ou bien c'est pour papier ou te prendre. Et pour magie, c'était pour papier, ou met tout divorcé jodi à là. Yeah, après broadcast ça là, ou met tout al dans côte là de Messi Dieu, fire for your divorce, si c'était pour papier avec dans magie ou te prendre dame nan. Parce que ça n'a pas mariage. Ça n'a pas alliance. Faut me faire clair de qui ça n'a parlé. M'a parlé de moun qui te ouais yon l'autre. Yo choisi pour yo remet ensemble, yo choisi pour yo marier, yo remet et puis yo marié devant Dieu et devant les hommes. Yo gen 1 an, 2 ans, 3 ans, 4 ans, 5 ans, 6 ans, 7 ans, 8 ans, 9 ans, 10 ans, 11 ans, 12 ans, 13 ans, 14 ans, 15 ans, 16 ans, 17 ans, 18 ans, 19 ans, 20 ans ensemble. Et puis qu'on y a, pour on l'écrive, yo pas ouais ni à l'air, ni à gauche, ni à droite. C'est madame ça, à cause on satanise, à cause on ti marie, à cause on ti pied blanche, à cause on ti satanise, à cause on ti fait et puis na n'importe genre là, then konya he decide pour la bay madame ni dandi. Ou bay madame ou dandi pour satanise. Oh monsieur. That is demonic. That is satanic. On va parler on ti glisser. Il m'a parlé au persévérer dans bagay ça satanique, ça diabolique. Au nom de Jésus de Nazareth, nous recevrons autorité à cela pour nous condamner, pour nous retirer dans nous-mêmes, parce que nous a prié pour capable devenir un homme qui aime avec caractère. L'amour sacrificiel, c'est l'amour du caractère. Yeah, that's you. Change, shift. I pray that there is a shift in the atmosphere right now, because it's real love, real talk, and real issues, and real marriage, the marriage show. We're going to take a break because we've been so excited. I got to drink some water because we're so excited about this teaching, talking to the men. We have to take a break, and we'll be right back in just a few minutes. Yes, basically, we are right back. We are talking about something deep and powerful tonight. What it is sacrificial love. Sacrificial love is not love in a way of slavery. It's not a weak love. It's not a love where you become a second class person. But sacrificial love is a love from character,
Mm-hmm.
and which is hard. What we are defining tonight,
Yes.
it's not common, it's extraordinary. It is a mandate for extraordinary men. It's not just regular men. It's not men who just pull guns for nothing. It's not men who start screaming for nothing.
For nothing.
It's not men who says, I cannot handle it
Yes.
anymore.
Yes. Notice that the Bible does not simply say, love your wife. Because we see so many men say, oh, I love her. As a matter of fact, sometimes you said it so many times, you go to the courthouse,
Yeah.
kote moun bral divorce, and then when they ask the question, they love one another.
Yeah.
So that's mean if it was love, like I will love whenever you make me happy, whenever I'm not, everything's okay, you're treating me well. But he gave the standards of love as Christ loved the church. That changed everything. Just like you were saying that the children of Israel, they didn't deserve that.
They didn't deserve
The
it.
fact that there was a covenant in place.
Yeah. Because of the covenant, Christ even becomes lower to elevate his
Yes.
wife.
Yes.
I'm not creating this.
No, you're not.
Let's look
Because
at Philippians 2 verse
selfless,
5.
you put her first.
Yes. Let's look at Philippians 2 verse 5 through 8. And I'm going to summarize this whole 3 verses. Christ Jesus made himself nothing, taking the form of a servant to show love. Can we go somewhere? Girl say de nèg, y'a madame n'a conduit en Bogota et puis a conduit belle machine.
Machine n'a prêté nan route à
Oui,
madame
oui,
nan,
oui,
belle
oui.
machine nan c'est eux même.
Oui.
Ya mette bagay brand name,
brand name. Et puis,
les marché ouais que regardez ceinturon mak yo et ouais moun nan là c'est non.
et puis madame n'a semblé li en chien. Non, non. C'est pour l'arriver en côté, puis yo gado yo dit quête monsieur. Regardez monsieur semble en feuille, but madame ni semble en
Il
bagay.
te ke madame ne.
Il te qu'est
Il
madame.
prend soin madame ne. Il prend soin madame ne.
Aïe aïe aïe. That's sacrificial
Made
love.
himself nothing.
Yes. He made. Et pas moi qui créé nous pas créé parole non. Philippians 2 verse 5 through 8. It says Jesus Christ made himself. And can you understand? It's not any regular man. It's a king. A king who has his throne in the highest.
And then come down. Et là comme t'as dit, li descend, li tire couronne, li tire rad wall. Et puis
To made himself a servant.
mette rad servante là.
People spit on his face. People did all that to him so that he can love one group of people who don't deserve that love. The church do not deserve the love. The church benefits from that love through the covenant,
Yes.
through the marriage, the power of covenant, the power of marriage. Jesus does not do what he does for the church because the church deserves it, but because of the terms and the norms, the conditions of the
Yes.
covenant.
He did it for that.
The reason why you do what you do, men, you do what you do because you are in a marriage. Because people who are not in the marriage are not required to do that.
That's why the verse say husband. Other than
It's
that,
not saying men.
you know what I'm saying? Parce que gen moun ki plasek pa marié.
Exactly.
A parler de husband.
And that is called sacrificial love.
Because
It is called selfless love. It is not convenient love. It is not me first.
Me, myself and
It
I.
is not me first. You put your wife first.
First.
Même Jean, en retour, on connaît madame nan mette mari avant
Yes.
from her end.
Yes.
But we're not talking to her tonight.
Yes.
We are talking to you.
Yeah.
We are talking to you, men. You must put your wife first.
Yeah.
Pas besoin qu'on ait. Pas besoin qu'on ait. in any circumstances, your wife comes first. C'est pas sous les côtés, c'est pas un petit satanise, c'est pas un monde satan. On regarde, un garçon qui a développé caractère ça. OK? Aïe. Send the man to me. Send the man to me. Send the man to me. Parce que sorti bon Dieu, bon onction dans saison ça.
Amis, partagez live dans ma
sorti bon Dieu, bon onction dans saison ça. Un garçon qui a développé caractère ça pour pète. Il vient établir une sorte de stabilité la Kylie. He becomes king every day in his own house.
That's right.
King in his own house. Because when he developed the mindset to start putting everybody first and everybody in turns, they treat you as a king.
Yes.
That's a secret. That's a secret. To be treated as a king. You see the event we did in December. People are saying, well, that's a lot of money. Yes, that's a lot of money, but nobody knew the secret. The secret why it is said, it is known that not everybody can put this event together, and even they have more money than us, is because for 25 years we've been giving first.
Yes.
We've been giving first. So we have something called leverage. Because we gave, because we've been giving here. We give to Tampa, we give to Orlando, we give to this church. When I say giving, I'm not talking about money. Giving character. Giving time.
Yes.
Giving to couples.
Yes.
There are couples I'm working with. They don't even have a penny to give me, but I never cease to continue to work with them.
Yes.
Giving first.
Or some of them can call you just like that.
Exactly.
Yes.
People call me at 1 o'clock and at 11 o'clock at night. They're going to some trouble and things like that. That's what we are for. God called us in the season to do that. And the reason why we're able to pull people here. And I'm so ever grateful for the people who came, who showed up, who bought their clothes. They paid their money to be there. Why? It's because of leverage. It's because we've been giving.
We give
all
first.
the people you saw there, they were so happy to give back. They were so happy to give back. They were so excited to give back. Because we've been giving for 25 years. The power of giving. When you give first, in return, people treat you like a king. And that's why we were the super kings and queen.
That's why.
In that event. When everybody else was the king and queen, we were the royal king and the royal king. Why? Because we gave first. We elevate people first. We
not us first, like me.
25 years since we've been married. I remember when we got married, after we got married, I get nominated from the church. Not nominated, not elected, but chosen by God to become
be
an elder. And immediately after, we were sent to Jacksonville at a small church. And then to serve that church every Saturday morning, we would go and serve the church and then come back Saturday afternoon. We were paying our own gas. Nobody gave us any gas money. We were going for months to Jacksonville because it was a new church there. We helped build that church in Jacksonville. After we got married the same year, giving. So since after we got married, we've been giving.
Yeah.
And when it comes to our turn, that's why you saw all these people there.
Yeah.
That's why you saw people
they
came and served. That's why you see Garenda. She was pregnant, but she's giving all. That's why you see Catherine. She's giving all.
Yeah.
That's why you see all the people in Orlando. She's been giving all.
Yeah.
All the people from our church. Helene is giving all.
The couples at our church.
Couples are giving all because that's what we've been doing. We've been giving. When you give first, you are in return. People are going to treat you like a king
and queen.
Or a queen. So that's sacrificial love. A husband who truly loves sacrificially learns how to place his wife well alongside his own. Regardez, On mari qui remet sacrificiellement, lundi sacrificiellement, on a parlé de son caractère. Li pa jam ouais madame ni traiter madame ni as a lower than him. Pa jam fait ça. As a matter of fact, li ouais madame ni as equal.
Equal.
Li ouais madame ni égal ego. As a matter of fact, bien des fois même, l'elle t'a senti moral madame ni bas, monsieur pas senti que c'est trop poids m'a mette sous vous, m'a mette garçon sous vous, m'a mette maturité sous vous. M'a mette maturité sous vous.
Ou mette bête sur.
Non, si bon Dieu.
Oui, si bon Dieu dit pour nous remettre même gens. Allez, ça veut dire so bayo là, c'est do apede yo puis au ka vini nan niveau que bon Dieu besoin.
Exactement. In an argument, let your wife win. Let your wife win the argument. Right. Why do you want to win?
You're right, baby. You're right.
Why do you want to win? Why do you want to be the man on top? This is just joking right there. Let her win if she wants to win. Because in a marriage, there is no win. When one wins, both of us win. When one loses, both of us lose.
Yes.
So a man with character, a man who loves sacrificially, you know what he does? He elevates his wife. Actually, he elevates his wife. Even the ladies inside the living room knows that. Oh my. Même Jean, in the book of Proverbs, the Proverb 31 woman, it says that the man at the gate knows the husband. So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Every woman must know your wife the way she is right equal to you. No joke. Yeah, no enterrement. But ou met dit.
Okay, so yes. Yeah. So yeah, nous t'es enterrement. So ou t'es sorti avant.
Yeah.
Mais ou t'es pour travel.
Yeah.
So puisque ou t'es pour travel, ou aller dans salle réception pour que ce cap on petit manger pour aller rapide parce que t'es pour travel.
Yeah.
So puisque moi-même connais que m'pa travel, so moi-même fais plan pour me rester, just sitting with friends pour nous fellowship pour nous rester. So me sorti là, gen un pasteur et pasteur même c'est pas un monde qui connaît machin madame ni. Il pas machin madame ni. So li vinn malgré le machin madame ni, li wel pas normal pour pas machin mari. So li je dis, where's your husband? Il dit, oh, li getan na cafétéria. Il getan wel pas normal.
Il va normal.
Almost like from Simdadou, je te ka punish you because you left me.
Exactly.
Kon yal ko même fin deal, gon lot gentil dame qui dit, where's your husband? Why he left you alone? That's not normal. That never happened.
Exactly.
Moi faut ti côté mon ti
feel uncomfortable.
I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Et puis moun nan, c'est moun qui a marché pour compte yo. M'ka comprendre si moun nan te gen mari lavel, si moun nan te gen madame ni avel kebel maintenant mais il dit where's your husband? But yo pour compte yo et puis yo gen moun nan vie yo et puis yo pas marcher avec moun nan. Si t'as dit no, that's not normal. Why he left you alone? Comme si m'ta dou son ti moun ka perdu yanda. Kon ya you know me, kon ya m'je dit oh the king, m'di wa devant là préparer place pour moi. But the reason that I know you mentioned this is just like because we always together. You elevate wherever we go together, you elevate me, ou toujours kebe même, ou ouvri porte pour moi, si m'a descendre non escalier, mon côté garde ou bon main pour me rentrer ou bien pour me lever pour rentrer côté m'braler ou bien ouvrir porte côté ou bien ouvrir porte machine. So même moun k'ap gade, même moun qui marié, même monsieur qui marié ou bien madame qui marié, comme si yo wè que almost like it's normal for them to be alone, but it's not normal for us to be alone because we always together.
Exactly.
Ça veut dire que moun wè are you elevate me, moun yo wè are you put me first as your wife, and as you sacrifice the sacrificial love.
Yen you non seulement pas mette madame nan un niveau élevé, mais y a marché parler le mal dans tout pays. That's manipulation, man. You know you doing your own thing. You know you doing your stuff, and you trying to manipulate everybody against the wife. That's manipulation. That is a narcissistic mentality. Everybody is wrong except you. Everybody is bad except you. Everybody is just be men up. So it's 8:49. We gotta stop right here because we have too much to drop. But there's one thing that I want all of us to remember about marriage and men. If you're not ready to love through the covenant, you're not ready to see a lasting marriage. If you don't remember anything that we dropped tonight, but this new revelation, this new knowledge, please write it down and create your own sermon with it, your own teaching with that. Take it. You can use it. Yes, it's revelation. We don't have that in our note. It's revelation. But I can tell you, I give you permission to use it. Love through the covenant instead of loving through the feeling. Just go, just do something. Say, how do I love through the covenant? How to love through the covenant based on Ephesians 5.
Versus feelings.
How to love
Ephesians
through the
5,
covenant.
verse 25.
Do your own teaching. Present that at your own church. Do your own preaching with it. I give you permission to do that. The best way to love for a relationship that lasts is when men decide to love sacrificially. But sacrificial love means loving with character. Loving with character means that to love through, via, à travers l'alliance.
Yes.
Because instead of looking at what is going on, you're looking at the covenant because the covenant is supernatural. Why covenant is supernatural? Because you did not create it, I did not create it. God came up with covenant. That's why at New Hope we are covenant people. You remember last year, God gave us a bunch of revelation. God says not only you are covenant people as a whole at New Hope, but also your marriage, 0 divorce.
Yes.
And that's why if you go in the chat, in the description of your Facebook, YouTube, you're gonna see a link. Whether you are single who plans to get married one day, whether you are married and things like that, I'm inviting you to be part, to join the 0 divorce nation.
And then I'm glad that we're making this announcement. So even when we just got married 25 years ago, so a lot of people, when they approach us, they say, what are the secrets? Most of the people, when you approach them, they say, what's the secret in the marriage? They always say, communication, make sure you listen to your wife or listen to your husband, things like that. It's always say, we don't have that word.
Yeah, it's not communication.
We don't have that word. They say, what do you mean you don't have the word divorce in your marriage? Say, if you don't have it, let's say if I feel like I'm on my feeling, if I feel like I want to let go, if I feel like I give my all, I don't have anything else.
I don't believe
but the fact that this word doesn't exist, we're going to sit.
We're going to work it out.
We're going to work it out because it doesn't exist in our vocabulary.
So love through marriage, love through covenant. When you love through the covenant, you, number one, you do not love only when you feel like it. When you love through the covenant, number two, you prioritize your wife. Prioritize your wife.
Put her first.
Mes amis,
That's what it means.
Les ap fini.
Simple. Put her first, just like Jesus put the church.
Les ap fini.
His bride first.
Les ap fini, but let me say this. For all men and women of God, for all preachers, all pastors, all leaders, do not put the church before your wife. Do not put the church before your wife. No iglesia. Non, c'est pas antes. Non, c'est pas antes. Mais c'est regardez m'oublier tout espagnol là.
Qui ça veut dire?
Before, avant. Et pas antes. Antes c'est après. Après. No iglesia. Aïe, m'oublier tout espagnol moi. But jodi am te di m'ta parler espagnol. Par contre ça me fait mal parler, mal entrer dans espagnol.
M'konn moi ça?
Pas mettre l'église después desperado or something like that.
Ok, antes, oui.
Antes c'est avant.
C'est avant.
Avant, ok. No iglesia antes tu esposa. Pas mettre l'église devant madame.
Ok, después c'est après.
Después c'est après. Nous, espagnol yo dans tête moi. So pas mettre mes gens bagay la yé. God, spouse, and everybody else. That's how it goes.
Yes.
But some of us, ministerio de Cristo, nous mettez God, l'église, madame.
Dios, iglesia.
No, it doesn't go there. You prioritize.
Yes.
Somebody who loves sacrificially, somebody who loves through the covenant, prioritize her.
Priorité,
Number
madame.
2, ou by priorité.
Bon, créole mettez l'avant.
Permission por favor, m'bral gâter ça net. Moi aimer les quelques servants dit, bon pasteur va venir pour la paix même je dis. M'bral gâter ça. Ou pas qu'à mettre maman avant madame.
Oh, moi c'est comme ça, va comme ça.
Non, gen qui va comme ça.
Ça maman dit c'est ça.
Yeah. Non. When it comes to priority, ou prioriser madame avant maman. Parce que maman, gon l'air, lité maman, m'pa vle pour déconnecter avec parents émotionnellement, pour désattacher ensemble avec eux, c'est pas ça m'a dit, m'a parlé de priorité.
Oui.
Et là, je vois madame qui comprend nous, vraiment, li ou fait ça, il va gagner d'autres choix, qu'il travaille ensemble avant, pour bailler maman valet, but ou prioriser madame ou avant. Prioriser. Gen nèg y a goumé avec madame yo parce que si madame nan t'a dit bon c'est même ça on nous paye bill la plutôt au lieu envoyer l'argent bay maman nous.
Y a voyé pied.
La terre mouri. Oui, mariage crasé.
Il va obliger chaque lot toucher.
Mariage crasé. Non. Number 2, you prioritize her.
Your wife.
Nous parler.
Number 3, forgive.
Number 3, somebody who loves sacrificially.
Forgive.
You
learn.
You learn to forgive. You learn to forgive. Number 1, you love in every season. Number 2, you prioritize. Number 3, you learn to forgive. That's Jesus' style. He forgives the church. This is how Jesus did it. And you can practice that. We can practice this together and say, Lord, I want to be a forgiving husband.
Yep.
I want to show up through forgiveness. Because sacrificial love is proving most when it has the opportunity to walk away. Sacrificial love is proving mostly when it has the opportunity to walk away.
Yes. You see so many reasons.
Yes.
Ouais, plusieurs raisons qui te ka faut prendre valizo pour quitter la caille là. Pour quitter mariage là.
I want to be clear.
You stay.
Forgiveness doesn't mean you enabling abuse. Forgiveness does not mean you ignoring wisdom. Forgiveness does not mean you remove accountability, but sacrificial love refuses to let pride destroy what God has put together. What God has put together in every marriage, every wedding ceremony. I love to close. Let no man, let no women, let no spirit put it asunder. Especially,
what God put together.
There are some people, I'm just inviting them to become members of New Hope, maybe for 3 months or for 1 year. Just become a member of New Hope to help save your marriage, and then after that, you can basically go back to your church. Because I know some people.
Be part of that movement.
Yeah, be part of
be part of that movement.
Be part.
Yeah.
Be part of the zero divorce movement.
Yes, if you wanna save your marriage, if you wanna be that example, like to know that no matter what, kite moun di pour ça moi moun sa prend là, and they still stick together because it's sacrificial love.
Pride says leave immediately. But sacrificial love says restore it.
We can restore.
Work on it.
Yes.
Redo it.
Fix it.
Just like yesterday when I met with the royal members, we were demolishing anything
to rebuild.
Demolish things that cause you to run. Man, I don't know.
So we can plant
water. I know the people who really need to be part of a community. Même lo ba yo pour $1 yo pa prendre.
Yo pa prendre.
Tendez?
Ya fait sacrifice pour l'autre bagay, pour l'autre programme.
And then the guy says, "You want to buy this?" I said, "Man, even if you give it to me for $1, I don't want."
Oh, man, je vais ça. Mon yo dit OK, case closed.
Case closed.
Because there's nothing else.
Ça me réaliser nan bagay mariage. Moun ki réellement besoin bagay la, même lo ba yo pour $1, même lo ba yo gratis yo pa prendre.
Yeah. Et l'autre bagay qui pa aider vraiment. Il te met pour million.
Il te met pour million 20 yo pa là.
Il va le prêter.
Yeah.
Il va le prêter.
Et pas rien m'a dit non. Avant hier moi tout le monde a fait sacrifice puis dans les qui ça même. Et m'a songé non ba qui te gagne mois passé.
The Mother's Day.
The Mother's Day compas c'est la bagaille. What did you learn from that?
Symphony something.
Yeah. Everybody was sacrificing. Church people, non-church people, holy people, unholy people. Everybody goes. But what fait en conférence là pour 5 people?
You besoin discount. You besoin pour payer pour you.
What for conference we to help them? To help 5 people, 10 people showed up. What fait on symposium for marriage? 5 shows up, and then they really need it.
Yeah.
Why am I saying that? I have nothing against the events that's going on because I love events because to put an events together requires a whole lot. But all that I'm saying, we must try to prioritize the things that we need. You cannot see you have a marriage that is going down and then you're not investing in it. You are investing in other things. You've been single for so long and then you have so much attitude problems. That all this is because when a man come, they see, or when a woman come, they see the kind of person you are, and then they run away. And sometimes we say it's the demon, it's Satan, and sometimes it's not even Satan. It's not even possess. We possess that demon instead of the demon possessing us. Sometimes people possess the demon that prevents them
is the other way around.
From getting to the destiny instead of a demon possessing them. Because I've seen that around. I see a lot of people around when I take times to really dive deep and analyze and observe their behavior, their attitude, the way they speak, the way they receive a correction, the way they receive people. I see that instead of Satan possessing them, they possess the demon in them. That this broadcast is for those of us tonight who wants to say, man, I don't want any demon to possess me and I don't want to possess that demon. I'm getting ready to unroot it. Jeremiah 1 verse 10. So pride, get it out. Pride, get that pride out. Because he will tell you to leave immediately.
Yeah.
Sacrificial love says it can be restored. Why? Because sacrificial love is loved through covenant.
That's right.
There is nothing covenant.
Yeah.
Covenant cannot restore.
Yeah, that's
if
why.
God can restore the children of Israel
Yeah. That's why I say
through covenant, there's nothing that is impossible
that's why I say
to happen.
Christ's love for the church was not based on the church being perfect. Because we talk about the church was not perfect. Nous parlons des enfants d'Israël qui pas parfait, but it was based on covenant commitment. Because he was committed.
How many of you who's gonna leave this broadcast tonight, or those who are will be listening 10 years, 20 years, 50 years from now, when we no longer on earth? I'm speaking.
And yesterday when I was at the funeral, I saw a few ladies. I don't know them, but they say, "Oh, we watched the Monday live show."
Yeah. Allow me to talk to a generation of men and women who are not even born yet. And I'm talking to you 20 years today. And 20 years later, you will watch and listen to this podcast. Maybe will not even be on the surface of this earth. But allow me to speak to you to say, what if tonight you choose to love? You choose to build your marriage, not on your feeling, not on the way you see things, but on a supernatural dimension. And that dimension is called covenant. What if everything that you do, you see it to the eyes of covenant? What if the way you love your spouse through the eyes of the covenant? What if the way you support, the way you accept your spouse, you accept her through the eyes of covenant? What if the way you accept your husband, the way you see your husband, the way you restore the situation with your husband, you restore it through the eyes of covenant? Yes, he messed up. Yes, she messed up. Yes, she messed up. She did not talk to you the proper way. She did not talk to you the way she's supposed to. But can you restore that love? Can you restore that relationship? Can you restore that peace? Can you restore the union through the eyes of covenant? Here is what the Spirit of the Lord tells me tonight. The Spirit of the Lord tells me to empower some agents who are listening to this broadcast. Give them the permission to go out and spread this word, this revelation. Spread it out. To create a movement through the zero divorce nation, to start loving, to start building marriage through the eyes of the covenant instead of loving marriage through the eyes of feeling. To the eyes of my wife is this, my husband is this, my wife is that, my husband is that. Let's just shift. I'm not saying not to use those things. They are here because they are in the natural. There's nothing I can do about it, Puppet. It's in the natural. Because we are natural, there's nothing else I can do. They're here. They're part of us. Those pains are part of us. Those complaints you have, they're part of you. Yes, it's facts. It is facts. It is real. It is true. But last week, we saw that you have a bigger mission, yes. A covenant mission. Your mission, ladies, is to love your husband, yes, through that covenant. That's your mission. And men, husband, your character tonight is to love your wife through that covenant.
Yes.
Not through what she did. Not through what he did.
Feelings.
He doesn't deserve you right now. Let me say that again. He does not deserve you. He does not deserve a woman like you. He does not deserve the kind of man that you are. But the church doesn't deserve the love Jesus gave. And you don't deserve the love Jesus gave you. You don't deserve the love. Anyway. But he gave it to you anyway. Through the lens of covenant.
Covenant, yes.
People, help me spread that word out. I know sometimes in August or in September, we're going to have the zero divorce State of the Union. Zero divorce State of the Union. It's going to be a big celebration of people coming to Orlando where we celebrate zero divorce. It's going to be a State of the Union. That means people must come from everywhere to celebrate the State of the Union of zero divorce. But tonight, let's help me spread this word. Why you know you have a brother, you have a sister, you have a cousin, you have somebody you know, a friend who's going through the hell in their marriage and you say nothing. You know that everybody is hush-hush about what the enemy is doing in the marriage. That's why I'm so upset right now. Holy. It's
I know.
It's a holy madness. Yeah. We know that the enemy is working in our marriages and everybody is hush-hush about it. Come see, everybody is whispering. The more we whisper,
and you see what's going
the
on.
more we whisper about it, the more the enemy continue to do this work.
Yeah.
We want to raise men and women who says, I am not taking this.
Yes.
Start the work. Say
men
no.
and women with boldness.
If you know somebody who's going through some nonsense in their marriage, get in the midst of them. Say no et pour virer d'eau.
Yes.
Do it with power.
Non, pas ça.
Dis non pas prendre et puis virer d'eau. Et puis ou ba yo on carte, ou ba yo on email, voyez al un professionnel, voyez al un monde parce que gon série de bagay qu'a fait dans mariage qu'on y a yo pas simple. Yo pas simple, yo pas normal. So yo pas seulement émotionnel, yo pas seulement naturel, yo préternaturel aussi. Aïe aïe aïe. Gon série de bagay qu'a passé qu'on y a, yo pas seulement naturel, mais yo préternaturel. So pas nan nouveau pour qu'on doit pas compte thème ça anyway. So m'pa ka définir pour vrai, vini ou ap connaît. So sou connaît li pas naturel, do something. Declare, make a declaration, make a statement. Do not hush about it. Do not hush. If you know a cousin, if you know a sister, if you know a brother, if you know somebody in your church, some women dans l'église là c'est que everybody knows what's going on except pour moun qui ka font bagay, except for the pastor, except for the people who can pray, except for the people who can talk, except for the people who can say something in the situation. Those are the people who don't know. But everybody else know and they hush about it. They know the secret. They know the truth, but they not saying it. They are protecting the work of the enemy. They are protecting what the enemy is doing. They are covering up the work of the enemy. So tonight, let's do something. Let's spread the word. Zero Divorce Nation. It's only $27 per month. Less than lunch at McDonald's for 2 kids. Only $27 for people to join this club. They will get weekly videos from us. And every once a month, we're going to sit down and talk and ask questions, respond questions, and things like that. Because we believe in iron sharpens iron.
Right.
And the reason why I'm shining away from doing one-on-one, because je réalise qu'il y a trop mariage qui gen problème dans la rue. M'ta aimé mener yo non group. Because one-on-ones it takes a lot of time. But if we can bring a group of people together, iron sharpens iron. That's why I have the Zero Divorce Nation. That's why I have the Royalty Marriage Club. Et pas pour me faire l'argent, pas gen l'argent. Well, I am not the guru, that's why I'm trying to make money. Because we know how those are coaching costs. Coaching costs a lot of money because we also receive coaching. You remember this guy you wanted to coach you? How much he charged you for just 6 weeks?
I think it's $1,500.
$1,500 for just 6 weeks. My wife wanted somebody to coach her in some areas. And that's like, he says, well, that's a discount because of your pastor's wife. Yeah, he says, because you're pastor's wife, I'm giving you a discount. So it's only $27 for somebody to be part of the group. Why we charge is because people who don't pay attention. If you don't pay, you don't pay attention.
Nope.
But if you pay, you will pay
Yep.
attention.
Exactly.
That's why we charge $27 per month per
Because
person.
if you get it for free, you're not gonna value it.
Yeah. So join the zero
When I know
divorce.
when you're paying something, you will show interest.
And let me show you this image I posted earlier, Puppet. This image I said, let me see if I can remove that. Remove this thing right there. Where's the one?
What you looking for?
Let me remove that. This is it. Don't get a divorce until we talk and pray. Don't get a divorce until we talk and pray.
And then now you remind me when on Friday you were talking about when you have problem in your marriage, bring it back.
Bring it back to the altar. Bring it back to the altar.
Where it started.
But there are some.
And then the altar, that doesn't mean
the altar is God.
Yeah, it's God.
Because
not,
the altar can
not
be
the
established
building.
anywhere. Not
the building. Because I know we had that question.
That question.
Not the building, but the altar can be everywhere.
Yeah.
Because God is everywhere.
God is everywhere.
Yeah.
Because, regardez dans la Bible, dans l'hôtel, côté bon Dieu passé avec Omnio, et Jacob passé là, on côté rencontré bon Dieu, à Bethel, il établi un hôtel là-dedans. So the altar, the altar could be anywhere. Bring it back to the altar. Bring the marriage back to the altar. But who is praying for your marriage anyway? If you cannot pray for your marriage, do you have anybody who's praying for it? Do you have somebody with spiritual authority who can go in the spirit realm with you?
And then sometimes when we talk to people and they say, well, guess what? Oh, you didn't know? Because I know you have to teach me on. As your wife, you didn't know? As your husband, you didn't know? You didn't know that we're not together?
That was.
Did you go sit with someone? Did you go to a counselor? Did you talk to a marriage counselor? No, it was just too late. It was just too extreme. It's a people that vini là pour me répondre question. Qui moun pour me reposer question. Qui moun kap à qui moun nous parler dans mariage non? Qui moun kap aider nous prier avant nous même décider pour nous dire que nous allons divorcer. Did you try to give the marriage, the relationship, a chance to go sit with a professional?
Don't give yourself a chance. Don't give your spouse a chance. As a matter of fact, we don't believe in chances. But give the opportunity to your covenant, to your marriage. Give this opportunity to covenant. Give this opportunity to God to do, for Him to do something. To manifest itself, it manifests itself. Let God manifest Himself in this nonsense that you're going through, because I like this bottom line. It says there may be more to it. You may think it's just your husband acting up. You may think it's just your wife
but
acting
when you
up.
sit with
It
someone,
may be dealing with something generational. It may be dealing with something from his roots.
it may be bigger.
It may
than
be
what
bigger
it
with
seems
all the men
than
in
what it
this family. Maybe bigger with all the ladies in this family. It may be the enemy attacking this family in the season, and because you are part of this family, you go under the attack.
Or it may be
Can you hear me?
it may be attacking all the men in the family.
Okay.
All the ladies in the family. So just like you, the question, who do you talk?
On a le fait nous attendez parce
Who
que
do you talk?
nous bay trop bagages soir.
Yeah.
We have two major clubs going on right now. We have the Royalty Marriage Club that we not open it for any registration because we've already
Have the
so far
couples.
with the couples. But we just launched last week we were in Tampa. We just launched the Zero Divorce Nation right there in Tampa, Florida. And then sometimes in August and in September, we will be doing the Zero Divorce Nation State of the Union. State of the Union. So we want to be part on that stage, we're gonna bring you people who went to the divorce, people who don't mind talking to you about what they went through in their divorce, people who saved their marriage in the midst of a divorce. So these are the people I will be putting on the stage as speakers. You wanna be, just come. Swallow your pride. Swallow your pride. Manger ti pride que vous gagnez parce qu'il pas mène aucun côté. Manger ti pride ça, because it's better you swallow your pride than living in shame, because there's one thing that divorce does to everybody. It puts you in a big shame. And if you are not part in a healing environment, wap tou raïte tout. Si vous pas jouer non bon l'église, si vous pas jouer non bon pasteur qui comprend, k'ap lever ou k'ap honorer ou nan moment que wap fait face avec un divorce, the shame that comes with it, ou ka tou annihilé, ou ka tou annihilé tête ou même ou ka tou même genre si montre dans la Bible que Élie, un gros prophète, lorsque il était arrivé dans saison, il était senti seul et puis il demandait bon Dieu pour tuer. Pas besoin de rien encore. So you need a church, you need a good environment, you need people who understand you, and that's why God put us here for. That's why we're building the Zero Divorce Nation, a place where you can come, you can speak, you can learn, you can empower, and most of all, you can rebuild. You can understand. You have the ability in you to be supernatural as well as natural. You've been seeing everything in the natural. It's time to start looking at things from the supernatural dimension that God bestowed in you. Mes amis, Nale, it's been fun. If you notice, for the past 2 weeks, nous va pas suspendre parler, mais à ce moment nous prend un pile temps net.
Nous prend pile temps. 9:30, almost 9:30.
So we do apologize for the time that we took, but it was necessary. And take care.
Take care of yourself and each other.
From covenant. Save your marriage from covenant, but not from the nonsense.
Yes, love, sacrificial.
Save your marriage from the spiritual now, because you've been in the natural for so long. Now it's your season to elevate you to have the mindset which was in Jesus, and to elevate your marriage to a level of a divine covenant. We love you. There's nothing you can do about it. I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time. Please go to Facebook or YouTube. Join the Zero Divorce Nation. Join this nation. Be part of a community. Be part of a group. Don't be in isolation, because in isolation, you're going to try to get rid of everything that God blesses you with. But join, because this community is for single people who plans to get married one day. It's not only for married people. It's for single and those who are married.
Yeah.
God bless.
Monday night at 7, building marriages that feel like heaven. The marriage show, love, real talk, wisdom. Thanks for tuning in to the marriage show, where love and wisdom help relationships grow. We'll see you next Monday night at 7, building marriages that feel like heaven. The marriage show, love, real talk, wisdom. Thanks for tuning in to the marriage show, where love and wisdom help relationships grow. We'll see you next Monday night at 7, building marriages that feel. The enemy is not just attacking your marriage. He wants to use it to destroy your joy, your peace. Take your hard-earned money your good name, your children, steal your legacy, bring your family to its knees. He wants to bring shame where God intended honor, create distance where God designed intimacy. Turn your home into a battlefield of heartbreak instead of love and healing, God's true destiny. But divorce does not have to be your story. Rise up and take your stand today. Join the zero demonstration where love and purpose lead the way. Zero divorce nation for married couples, engaged hearts, and those who desire more. Zero devastation, we find more God has in store. He wants to tear apart what heaven brought together, but greater is the one who lives inside of you. Your home was built for healing and for purpose, and with God as the foundation, you will make it through. The divorce does not have to be your story. Rise up and take a